So I decided to do the extra credit opportunity to work with my GLP partner and do something with their culture instead of our culture. So in my second interaction, I made my partner Simon try a coney dog. So then I kind of mentioned extra credit opportunity, and I said maybe I can try some authentic Chinese food because he had been kind of making fun of Panda Express because that's definitely not authentic Chinese food. So I was like, yeah, that would be fantastic. Like, I've never had authentic Chinese food, really. So I was totally in for that. So we went to this one restaurant. I don't really remember the name. Um, but my concerns beforehand, he had asked me if I like spicy foods. I'm like really not a spicy food person. So I was kind of concerned that the food was going to be too spicy for me. I was also concerned that I wouldn't be able to eat it because I don't eat beef. And I know that a lot of Chinese foods have beef in it, so I was kind of concerned about that. And then I was also kind of concerned about like the language barrier, but I had Simon with me, so that wasn't really that big of a concern. And then when we got there, it was like stepping into China, kind of. Like everything around was just like authentic, or just like what I would imagine a Chinese restaurant to be like. And Simon just talked to the waitresses in Chinese, like from the bat, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. Like, they are speaking Chinese, and this is fantastic. It was really cool. And then we sat down, and then he's like, oh, what do you want to order? Because in China, they order, like, for the table, and, like, everyone shares food, and I thought that was super cool. And it was just, like, kind of shows a sense of community, and I really, really liked that, because I love community and everything. And so that was like a cool insight that I learned. And some of my other reactions was when we got the food, it was so spicy to me. My mouth was on fire, and my friend Simon was laughing at me because he said this is mild for him, and I'm over here dying. And yeah, so that was kind of crazy. So I definitely had to make some adjustments and eat the spicy food, and by like the third or fourth spicy thing, my mouth just got numb, so it all worked out. And he ordered me a soy milk, and I don't really drink soy milk. I don't honestly drink milk in general, so soy was kind of a weird taste for me at first, but then I needed to drink it because it cooled down my mouth from the spicy foods, and it actually ended up being kind of delicious. So that was kind of one adjustment I made. And a big adjustment was the chopsticks. That was a big challenge for me. I am really terrible at using chopsticks to eat, but he taught me, and I'm not gonna say I'm a pro, but I'm getting there. I was like able to use it with rice because I think that's just like really crazy. And he even mentioned that he's like, all of you Americans think that it's so weird to use chopsticks for rice, and I was like, yeah, because it kind of seems impractical, but actually it went really well, so that was cool. And he was proud of my chopstick skills, so that was an adjustment too. And some small insights that I to the culture that I learned was the one thing about everyone sharing like their food with community and everything, and that they, oh my gosh, they eat dog sometimes. And he said it kind of tastes like lamb, I think, or I can't remember what he compared it to, but I was in complete shock because like those are our pets, and it kind of broke my heart because dogs are my second favorite animal, so that was really sad. But I mean, it's part of their culture, so I'm not gonna like judge or anything. But I was kind of sad. So that was another insight. And then also he taught me how to say a couple like Chinese phrases, and he would like translate what him and the waitress were saying and everything. So I got an insight to the language. So that was really awesome because I love learning new languages as well as learning about new cultures. So that was really, really cool. Overall, it was an awesome experience. I totally like was able to immerse myself into the Chinese culture, and it was a fulfilling experience for sure. Because I mean, he kept on learning about American culture, so that was probably boring for him. But then this way, he got to teach me about his culture. So overall, this whole project has been a great experience.